Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Well, in this video, we'll talk about Quebec Immigration, Regular Skilled Worker Program, QSWP. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Quebec Immigration, Regular Skilled Worker Program, QSWP. Quebec, with its rich French language and cultural heritage, occupies a distinctive place in the Canadian immigration landscape. As the only province with French as its official language, Quebec operates its own unique permanent immigration programs tailored to its demographic and economic needs. Among these programs, the Regular Skilled Worker Program stands as a primary pathway for individuals aspiring to settle and contribute to Quebec's vibrant society. Selection under the QSWP is a meticulous process that evaluates candidates based on various criteria, including their level of education, language proficiency, work experience, and ties to Quebec. Aspiring immigrants keen on understanding the intricacies of this program often seek comprehensive resources to guide them through the application process. Understanding the Quebec Regular Skilled Worker Program, QSWP. The Quebec Regular Skilled Worker Program is a well-established immigration program designed to attract skilled workers to Quebec. Similar in principle to the Federal Skilled Worker Program under the Express Entry system, the QSWP offers individuals the opportunity to attain permanent residency in Quebec. To initiate the immigration process through the QSWP, candidates are required to express their interest in immigrating to Quebec by completing an expression of interest form via an online portal. The Ministry of Immigration, Francisation, and Integration regularly selects candidates from this pool and extends invitations to apply for permanent selection. Recent improvements in application processing under the QWSP. In the past, applications under the QSWP were submitted in paper format and subjected to a quota system. Quebec established a maximum cap on the number of applications it would accept each year, leading to a first-come, first-served approach. However, this system proved inefficient, resulting in backlogs and prolonged waiting times for applicants. Recognizing the need for reform, Quebec introduced the Qualified Worker Selection Program in 2018, aimed at streamlining the application process and addressing previous shortcomings. The transition to an online expression of interest system through the IRCC platform marked a significant shift from the traditional model. The expression of interest system in Quebec. The IRCC system operates as a two-step process for selecting skilled immigrants, whether they reside abroad or within Quebec. Firstly, candidates submit an electronic expression of interest for permanent immigration through IRCC, where they are evaluated based on predetermined criteria. Subsequently, the government invites top-ranked candidates from the pool to apply for permanent immigration through regular draws. Factors influencing invitations include annual admission targets, processing capacity, candidate ranking scores, job offers, and targeted occupations. Immigration process under the QSWP. Under the QSWP, candidates begin by submitting an expression of interest through the IRCC pool, where profiles are scored based on various factors. Top-scoring candidates may receive invitations to apply for permanent selection from the Government of Quebec during scheduled draws. Successful candidates proceed to complete and submit their applications for permanent selection using the Mon Projet Quebec portal. This online platform facilitates the application process, allowing candidates to track their application status, make necessary payments, and communicate with authorities. Upon successful selection, candidates are issued a Quebec Selection Certificate, enabling them to apply for permanent residence with Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRCC. IRCC conducts medical and criminal background checks as part of the final approval process. In conclusion, the Quebec Regular Skilled Worker Program offers a pathway to permanent residency for skilled individuals eager to contribute to Quebec's diverse and dynamic society. With recent improvements in application processing and the transition to an expression of interest system, Quebec continues to refine its immigration programs, ensuring efficiency and fairness in candidate selection. Eligibility criteria for the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, QSWP. The Quebec Skilled Worker Program, QSWP, offers a pathway to Canadian permanent residency for individuals who possess the skills and qualifications needed to contribute to Quebec's labour market and economy. To be eligible for a Quebec Selection Certificate, CSQ, under the QSWP, candidates must meet specific requirements and obtain sufficient points based on the Quebec Immigration Selection Grid. Quebec Immigration Selection Grid factors. Education. Candidates are awarded points based on their level of education, with a maximum of 14 points available. A minimum of 2 points is required to be eligible. Area of training, up to 12 points can be awarded based on the alignment of the candidate's training with Quebec's labor market needs. Validated employment offer, candidates with a validated job offer from a Quebec employer may be awarded up to 14 points. Work experience, points are awarded based on the candidate's work experience, with a maximum of 8 points available. Age, candidates are awarded points based on their age, with a maximum of 16 points. Language proficiency, proficiency in French and/or English is crucial for successful immigration to Quebec. Up to 22 points can be awarded for language proficiency, with a minimum proficiency level required for eligibility. Stay and family in Quebec, points are awarded based on the candidate's intention to settle in Quebec, as well as the presence of family members in the province. Spouse or common law partner characteristics, points may be awarded based on the characteristics of the candidate's spouse or common law partner, including their education, language proficiency, and work experience. Presence of accompanying children, candidates may receive additional points if they have accompanying children. Financial self-sufficiency, candidates are required to demonstrate their ability to be financially independent, with 1 point awarded for this factor. Minimum point requirements. 1. A single candidate, unmarried, must score at least 50 points. 2. A candidate with a spouse or common law partner must score at least 59 points. Language proficiency requirements. 1. Principal applicants must demonstrate a Level 7 proficiency in French as of November 2023. 2. Spouses of principal applicants must demonstrate a minimum Level 4 proficiency in spoken French, listening and speaking. Language test requirements. Language test results must be submitted along with immigration applications to be awarded points for language proficiency. For more information on approved French and English tests, candidates can refer to the official guidelines provided by the Quebec Skilled Worker Program. Processing fees for the Quebec Qualified Worker Selection Program, QSWP. As of January 1, 2022, the processing fees for the Quebec Qualified Worker Selection Program are as follows. Principal applicant, Canadian $844. Spouse or de facto spouse, Canadian $181. Each dependent child, Canadian $18. These processing fees are subject to change and should be verified with the official immigration authorities before submitting an application. 1. Understanding the Quebec Regular Skilled Worker Program, QSWP. The Quebec Qualified Worker Selection Program stands as a fundamental pillar of Quebec's economic immigration strategy, offering individuals worldwide the opportunity to settle and contribute to the vibrant communities of the province. Administered by Quebec's Ministère de l'Immigration, de la Francisation et de l'Intégration, this program invites candidates to apply for a Quebec selection certificate based on their expression of interest profile. 2. Navigating the IRCC portal. At the heart of the QSWP lies the IRCC portal, a sophisticated online platform designed to facilitate and streamline immigration applications to Quebec. Open to individuals aged 18 and above, IRCC serves as the gateway for prospective immigrants to express their interest in immigrating to Quebec under the QSWP. 3. Expression of interest, paving the path to immigration. Under the restructured Quebec immigration system, prospective immigrants seeking to settle in Quebec must first express their interest by completing an online expression of interest (EOI) form through the IRCC portal. This crucial step requires candidates to provide comprehensive details about their background, including education, work experience, language proficiency, and more. 4. Mon Projet Quebec, the next step in the immigration journey. Once selected from the expression of interest pool, candidates are invited to apply for permanent selection by Quebec through Mon Projet Quebec. This intuitive online system allows applicants to submit their complete applications, along with the necessary supporting documents, to proceed with the immigration process. 5. Quebec Selection Certificate, a gateway to permanent residency. The coveted Quebec Selection Certificate serves as a testament to a candidate's successful selection for immigration to Quebec. With a CSQ in hand, individuals gain the opportunity to apply for permanent residence with the federal government. However, it's important to note that the CSQ itself does not grant permanent residency or serve as a travel document. 6. Timing and submissions, understanding QSWP processes. One of the most commonly asked questions about the QSWP pertains to the timing of submissions. Unlike traditional immigration programs with fixed intake periods, candidates can create an expression of interest (EOI) profile at any time through IRCC, offering flexibility in initiating the immigration process. 7. Maximizing chances of invitation, insights into QSWP selection. The selection process under the QSWP is dynamic and ongoing, guided by the evolving labor market needs and priorities of Quebec. As such, candidates who align closely with these priorities stand a higher chance of receiving invitations. Keeping one's ARMA profile up to date is crucial for maximizing these chances. 8. Exclusivity of ARMA, the sole path to QSWP consideration. In the realm of Quebec immigration, ARMA reigns supreme as the sole avenue for consideration under the QSWP. As of now, there are no alternative methods for submitting applications, making ARMA an indispensable tool for prospective immigrants. 9. Inclusions in QSWP applications, family matters. Applicants have the liberty to include their spouse or common law partner, as well as dependent children aged 18 or younger, in their QSWP applications. It's worth noting that Canada recognizes same-sex unions, ensuring inclusivity and family sponsorship. 10. Language proficiency, a key determinant for QSWP success. Proficiency in French holds immense significance in the QSWP application process. While candidates who do not speak French may still obtain a CSQ, it's essential to understand that language proficiency plays a pivotal role in determining eligibility and overall success in the program. 11. Age factor and eligibility in the QSWP process. Age plays a significant role in the eligibility criteria for the Quebec Skilled Worker Program, QSWP. Applicants often inquire whether aging during the application process affects their eligibility points. The answer is no. The age of the applicant and accompanying family members, if any, is locked in on the day the application is submitted. This means that, for the purposes of points calculation, the age of the applicant and their accompanying family members remains constant throughout the application process. 12. Points adjustment for new experience. Candidates sometimes gain new experience or undergo changes in their personal circumstances while their QSWP application is being processed. In such cases, candidates must declare any changes within 30 days. These changes can include gaining new family members, changes in address, employment, or education, among others. Declaring such changes is crucial as they may affect the candidate's eligibility points. It's important to note that even if a change doesn't directly impact the points score, it still must be declared. 13. Attestation of learning about democratic and Quebec values. Since January 1, 2020, applicants under the QSWP are required to obtain an attestation of learning about democratic values and Quebec values. This certification supports their application for permanent selection. To obtain the attestation, applicants must successfully complete an online assessment or attend an information session with Objectif Integration. The certification is valid for 2 years and is required for all individuals aged 18 and above included in the application. 14. Address changes and application processing. Candidates who move to a different country during the processing of their QSWP application must declare the change in address to the Ministère de l'Immigration, de la Francisation et de l'Intégration, MIFI. Depending on the new country of residence and its processing times, candidates may be eligible to request a transfer of their application to the corresponding territory for expedited processing. 15. Intent to reside in Quebec. The QSWP is designed for individuals intending to settle and build their lives in Quebec. Therefore, applicants must demonstrate a genuine intention to reside in the province. Failure to convince immigration authorities about this intention may result in application refusal. Once granted permanent resident status, applicants must land in Quebec upon arrival in Canada, as per program requirements. 16. Potential federal refusals post-CSQ. After obtaining a Quebec Selection Certificate, CSQ, applicants must submit their application to the federal level for additional checks. However, applications may still be refused at this stage for various reasons, including criminal inadmissibility, medical issues, or doubts regarding the applicant's intention to reside in Quebec. Applicants with concerns regarding admissibility can seek guidance from immigration professionals. 17. Distinction from federal skilled worker class. Applicants selected as Quebec skilled workers and granted a CSQ are not required to meet the points requirement for the federal skilled worker class. However, they must still undergo federal-level security and medical checks before permanent residence is granted. The federal government does not reassess qualifications already approved by Quebec. 18. Exclusion from express entry pool requirement. Unlike federal immigration programs, the QSWP process operates independently of the express entry system. Applicants do not need to be in the express entry pool to apply for a CSQ under the QSWP. 19. Quebec immigration, a unique journey. Immigrating to Quebec involves a distinct process compared to other provinces in Canada. The province holds the authority to select its immigrants, requiring candidates to obtain a CSQ before proceeding to federal processing for permanent residency. A CSQ signifies approval at the provincial level, while federal checks ensure admissibility to Canada. 20. Quebec's special requirements, tailored for Quebecois identity. Quebec's unique cultural identity and linguistic distinction underpin its immigration requirements. The province's autonomy in defining its selection criteria stems from the Canada-Quebec Accord, established in 1991. This agreement reflects Quebec's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage while remaining part of Canada, shaping its immigration policies accordingly. 21. Quebec Skilled Worker Program, a Quebec-centric approach. The QSWP stands apart from federal immigration streams due to Quebec's distinct status as a predominantly francophone province. As the only province with authority over its immigration programs, Quebec offers the QSWP as the primary pathway for skilled workers seeking to settle and contribute to its vibrant communities. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next episode. Till then, take care.